morning, friends, and once again, welcome from sharestudingschool.com. Today, 15th Jan 2020. Before I proceed for Nifty analysis, let me first thank those who have attended our yesterday's seminar, which was a number of 2,825th seminar. And yeah, thank you very much for your participation, and you made that seminar one successful seminar. And those who are interested to refer the seminar to your friends and colleagues or anybody whom you think that it can be of help. Next seminar is scheduled on 21st Jan in Thane and again 29th Jan in Dadar. So, as far as analysis is concerned, I'll just take you quickly through pattern. As far as hourly chart is concerned, as you know that we are in uptrend and we are bullish with this stop loss, with trailing stop loss. We have discussed in last videos that we will be keeping our long position. As we were anticipating that cluster of moving average formation will happen, and that's what it had happened. And last 3 days, you can see that we are in continuous uptrend. However, if you look at the price pattern, you can see that price pattern is flat because as far as hourly chart is concerned, RSI, if you look at RSI, it is actually overbought condition in it, and it is trading around 70 level for last almost 3 days. And that is what actually situation is. We are in overbought in shorter time frame. Though in daily chart, if you look at daily chart, there is a enough scope. RSI is at 61. So probably in intraday, if you see we are overbought, and in daily chart we can see that we are yet below the overbought mark, and that is the reason I believe that a minor correction should take Nifty to support level, but overall view is bullish. So still, you keep your long position, continue. Now I'll just reduce the time frame so that we will be able to see the resistance level, and we can see that. First, I'll just discuss with you support level. If you look at 5 minute chart, you can see that 100 EMA is giving excellent support at this moment in shorter time frame. That is 5 minute. Whereas if you change it into 15 minute, which we generally prefer for trading, so that we can get a good and stable signal. In that, you can see that this was a level which has acted as a strong resistance. That level is 12,337. Certainly, this level will act again as a support because it's a part of a technical analysis, which we generally call as a role reversal. Any resistance, once it breaches, then it should act as a support. So probably market will try and test its support at 12,337 to 40 level, and then think of going north. But I don't think so that that will reduce this overbought condition of a market, because it needs some certainly good sort of correction, and that correction has a support around this gap. This gap, you can see that there is a gap established on 10th of Jan, and in opening itself, and that gap is 12,264 to 12,285. So this is 20-point gap, which gap should act as a support in future. So if at all this is support which reached, if in case it reaches south, then we can see support at 12,285 to 12,264 range. And to be precise, if you don't want to keep your static figure, then you can use a 15 minute chart and 100 EMA, and that 100 EMA is around this level. So probably you will have to keep your stop loss below that 100 EMA in 15 minute chart. And those who are defensive trader and don't want to fluctuate their trades with the smaller fluctuations, don't want to change their strategy quickly, then what they can do is come to hourly chart and keep your stop loss at 20 EMA, and below that 20 EMA, if your hourly chart closes, then you can get out of the trade. So, but however, do not go short, because at this moment, as you know, that we are in uptrend, and intraday as well as our daily chart is showing this bullish trend. So that's what our strategy is for the Nifty trading. So keep your long position with the stop loss, and thank you very much for watching this video. Wishing you best of luck. Use this correction to initiate your fresh long position. So thank you very much.